What's up, you guys? WayobiKal here in the house. I'm not feeling too well, you guys, so let's see how.
Where silence wore the face of peace, a velvet script upon a page that promised heart and mind release. The candles flickered tall and cold, reflected in the polished floor. A story told as I was told.
Okay, here we go. We're extra up with these. Check this out. I have my quenched hardened 25%, and for some reason I got that mining speed with this. I doubt it's gonna do any mining. Okay, real quick, just there we go. Oh, that's cool. You can see the stars really nice through my roof. Almost feels like a spaceship. Until you see my windmills. To breathe the air was not enough. To feel the sun was not a soul. The path was wide, the path was rough. But pieces gathered to. Okay, so do I have some coal with me? No, let me go get some coal and get this. Keep this steel process going. So I load up my, what the hell? Oh. There we go. Light it up. For everything I could not say. The quiet cost of being free. Let's see where it is, where it's at right now. 40% complete. Okay, so I have my forks. I don't want to make a pickaxe that's out of iron. So what do I need to make? Oh, yes. The wheel thingy for the... That could be made out of iron, I believe. This new forge and this whole system's a little crazy. Oh, there's a fox right here. I have it here. I just need to quench this guy. I thought I lost it. Oh, that's awesome.
Well, I have a backup, you guys. I'll quench that later if I still have some coals in here after doing this. Is that the hottest I can get it? Okay, I made a new iron, and then I got my new tongs. Just can't aim high, but she never misses the moment. Where is it at? There it is. I think this is gonna be painful. Oh, am I gonna? How much iron am I gonna need for this? Heck, I'll just heat up two pieces. Get those guy back in there too. I can't. Just can't aim far, but she never misses the moment. Zephaniah's eyes on the omen. Hopefully I can add this to it. Does it need more? I need so much more. That should be enough, I think. Wow. You know, let's get this thing hot. Boom, 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 boom. Man, it feels like the metal cools off infinitely faster than before. This is as hot as it gets. Yeah, I guess so. Zephaniah, rise on the omen. Okay. F down. Start bringing blocks down. What's up? Thanks, man. I actually made that song because a couple of my followers they rated me, and they got me to the point where I'm at now, where I have 30. They got me up to 35 stream viewers. So I made a song about them because I turned affiliate because of them, I think. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, all the songs are about like my gameplays through Vintage Story. Oh my god, look at that. I think it's already cooled off too much where I can't. This is nuts. Okay, let's get it up to temperature again. You can't look away. They told me this I'm trying to make the water wheel, whatever part. And I'm not sure, but I think I might need a couple of them. Probably gonna use up the rest of my iron. How are you enjoying yourself? Have you played this game before? Well, I gotta do my tongue. I just need to keep it going. It's a lot of fun. So like I've been a vanilla Minecrafter for such a long time, and then around November this year, my son, just to play with my son, we started doing. He likes to do like download a lot of mods, and he was like trying to make some. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get behind the mod stuff, and then started playing better Minecraft, and then they're like, you should try this game. It's a lot of fun. And then it was. And I haven't really played Minecraft much since I started playing this. So I started playing it in December. I got super hooked on it. Like I literally didn't do anything in December besides play this game. I think I logged in most of my hours in December. And now then I said, oh, to mitigate that, I'm going to start streaming and build a schedule. So that way I'm like, I can balance my life out a little bit better. Okay, I think I'm doing this in hopefully the most efficient possible way. I at least feel like I have to get it to where it's all the same level. So I'm probably gonna need one more block of iron to get this going. Looks like I am. So it's very tedious, but it's very rewarding in that same exact sense. Is there anything you're considering when looking at this game? Things you want to know about before you jump in the deep end? So what I'm doing right now, this barrel thing, I just made it yesterday, is part of the new update that just came out 1.2.2. 890. See? Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. Like, yeah, the bellows are new. This little iron tongs thing is new. It's cool because you can heat up your metal. Now you can. There's a new quenching system, So before you just would have your weapon as it was by the metal and all that, but now I have you can harden it, it'll like make it stronger and possibly last longer. Like I think you get either durability, more durability, or let's see if I can get this up to 1,000. I think that'll allow me to work it a little bit longer. I do have a few mods. None of them are working right now, so I'm playing it pretty much vanilla. Oh, actually, this chisel tool right here, this is a mod, so I can show you what I've done modded. But everything that I did modded, you could do without the mods. I just I did all the vanilla playthrough, at least for the previous iteration of this game. There's supposed to be some more playthrough stuff that's coming soon. My son always calls them bosses, but that kind of thing, you know. So there is like I wouldn't have been able to do. Like I would have been able to do this, but it would have taken a long time. So I have this tool that chisel tool that I have allows me to take a picture of like basically I like make a copy of this and then I can snap it into the other ones, and then so I'm able to like duplicate things. Yeah, all the pretty chisel work. Like I made these like symbols of this is Wayob, so that's like my gamer tag is WayobiKal, so it's a Mayan word for spirit, and then this is a Mayan word for symbol for road. So this is the spirit road, and then if you go up here, you see my giant Mayan pyramid that's based off of the. So like these stairs would have taken forever to chisel these. Because these are all like manually, I manually chiseled one, and then I was able to. Yeah, there's the chisel. The chisel thing is what sold me on this. I'm pretty sure there might be some cool stuff in Minecraft that could do all this, but once I started playing this and I just got sucked into it. But I made this bridge that goes like. In Minecraft, this would have been a lot easier because I make like these sky bridges and this took forever, dude. This, sorry, I don't. I'm Californian, so dude is a unisex pronoun for me. Just in case, sorry. Same with man. But yeah, this is this pyramid is it took a long time. All that stone I had to grind out of the ground, and so like without the, I kind of like showing people this. So I have a mod now that allows me to get stone a lot easier, but before I had kind of created this little like area for chiseling, and then I did like all of this is chiseling that I did, you know, and then cloning and stuff like that. But before, if you wanted to say chisel some like a piece of stone, what you have to do is you have, like, say if I want this corner piece, you have to knock out this piece, all the pieces around it. Then if I knock out this one right here, bam, I get a full block of, oh shoot, I gotta watch out because it is super dangerous down here. I've done some crazy massive work down here. See, there's my little block of, so now I have a block of granite. So it's not like in Minecraft you can get silk touch on your chisel. There's no silk touch in this game. But there's mods that can do really cool stuff. So if you see those large blocks that I had laying around, right now they look like cobblestone. That's because the mod that I had that did that died. But right here I have those are, and these are the monsters of the game. They're pretty horrific. How the hell do I get out of here? I'll be on the rich life. So yeah, this goes all the way down to the bottom. So I made this, so this is the stone that I've used to make the pyramid. And that sky bridge. And it goes all the way down. This is 7 by 7. Actually it's 14 by 14 up until here. And that's limestone, but this is the bottom. And then as I stay down here longer, you'll start to see this wheel start spinning, and then I'll start to go insane. And then you start taking damage. Yeah, so this game is pretty solid, and it's still like supposedly like a pre-release, but I found it very very entertaining. But at the beginning, it's brutal. Like, I ain't gonna lie, at the beginning you're just like, what am I even doing here? Because you have to survive the first year is like you're just trying to make food. You're like a character that like woke up and doesn't remember anything and doesn't know anything, and you're trying to remember how to survive. And yeah, it is pretty appealing and a lot of fun. I think I gotta go up more. Oh shoot! Oh no! No! Oh my god! Well, I'm not gonna be forging anymore for a while. I spawned in my other world, so in my other home base. So that base that I have over there is actually 20,000 blocks, or more like 30,000. But let me see. This is 35,000, and let me see how far this is up here. I do have a respawn point. This is I set my respawn point to here because this is where I've been like doing things now. I built that pyramid, and then I always wanted to have a home by the beach. It's totally cool. I really wanted to come. I needed a fox, and so the whole reason I went over there was to get this weapon. So it takes like basically a day to get back over there. I played for like 2 to 3 hours, and it'll take me like the rest of the day to get there. But I made this boat over here, so this took forever to make, but it was really cool, very rewarding. And then this is my other pyramid that I'm making, so it's in the works. But that sky bridge that's over there connects to over here. And so this is all like a lot of chiseling here to do this, because this is a little more custom chiseling. And then I have like this room of artifacts, things that I have found in different adventures and stuff like that. And then I have a little balcony, because whenever a temporal storm happens, this like little room is for some reason stays like it's like the mobs don't mess with me up here. I think the reason why is because I made these steps too high, like 2 blocks high, and none of the mobs can get up this. And then these are so they'll start climbing up, and then they'll come over here to try to get to the middle, and then they can't go back, and then they go back down. So I've been finding that this is and I'm trying to make this so it looks sort of ruinous, like those 2 bridge points, but this bridge goes through mountains, and So yeah, I kind of needed to come back here anyway. But I wanted to make that water wheel. That's what I was making over there. I gotta see if I can make that water wheel. No, I think I need to make it out of iron. And all my iron, yeah. Don't worry, that's not the first time that's happened to me. That's the brutal part of this game, is that it's very unforgiving. And so this stone right here is really cool. It's just, anytime you pick up cobblestone and you mix it with dirt, it makes like a stone path. And that stone path, you can run a little bit faster on it. And depending on the kind of class you get, will also like determine either how fast you run, how much energy you consume just doing things. No, yeah, this is my first. I'm playing this the way I play Minecraft. I'm just starting a forever world, and then hopefully the things of the updates, like if they do add any new story stuff to it, will be updated. But if stuff doesn't generate in this world, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm okay. I like building and making cool stuff, but I might try. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. You never know, because like I really didn't think I was gonna like this game. I when my wife first told me about it, I'm like, this sounds brutal. Yeah, I think so, but I was watching another streamer now. I think they just started a new world. I think they were trying to see if they could get some stuff to happen, but I really don't. It's like one of those things where it's like, you don't know about it, you don't miss it. Oh shoot! How did it get so dark in here? Is it foggy? I'm deep in the mountain. But there's another door on the other end. It's so weird. Not like it became night all of a sudden. Did it? Did it become night all of a sudden? Or is it raining out? It was raining outside, so maybe that's why. Yeah, but I really do like the game. This game, for like as far as views of world generation, is pretty awesome. And then at night, the sky is really cool. The stars and how it looks. Yeah, 100% agree on that. But right now it's foggy. The water looks cool without having to add any like visual mods. Like I have 0 visual mods. And there's like these like ruins, and there's a lot of backstory. Like I literally created my gamer tag because I love this game so much. but I added like a little bit of my own, like, because I used to do it. I used to paint with back in the early 2000s. A bunch of friends of mine, we had started this art collective called the 2012 Collective in LA, and it was all about the 2012 apocalypse that was supposed to be coming, but we didn't believe there was any apocalypse. It was just, we called it that because there was a lot of like change of consciousness type stuff. And it just seemed like a good theme for us to be able to use to create a lot of fun artwork. And for me, it was kind of culturally relevant. And so WayobiKal is the binder of spirits in Mayan. And I've been just having this game that's got me started like doing all kinds of stuff that I haven't done in a long time. Like drawing, like I'm working on drawing a bunch of icons for like emotes and whatnot for this game, because I literally never pay Twitch or watch Twitch or do anything watching streamers or that sort of stuff before playing this game. This game has made me do a lot of firsts or bring back a lot of things like I wanted to have I wanted to have music in the background, and so instead of like buying a bunch of other people's AI slop, I decided to make my own. but I got one of the like the pro tier for Suno, because it had like this I had been wanting to for a while, because me and my brother, we used to jam a lot, and I wanted to have a way for me to be able to like play a bass line and then have like and write out some lyrics, and then just like, oh, look at how cool that is. Like, that's beautiful. Just such a beautiful game. And it just gets even more vibrant. And I'm very, very far south. So I built this sky bridge because I've made this trip before, just running on the ground. Yeah, it is, and it's really cool because there's like even more tropical. There's this desert. I have this area over here that's like, it's tripped out a lot of other streamers and stuff that we've kind of like all play together. But there's a ruin here that looks like a giant hand coming out of the earth. And it's like, but I'm imagining it that it wasn't meant to be that, but it looks like it 100% looks like it was meant to be. Like, somebody's trolling us, but so far nobody else has ever seen one in their world, and it looks like a hand holding its palm up to the sky. It's really wild. So when I found that, because that area that we were just at, I call it the beach. This is the only ocean area that I have found so far in my world. So I'm definitely going to be like going around all over the place. These X's up here are the old story points. So like there's a devastation, which is like, it's really wild. Yeah. So these few songs that I ended up making like a 4-piece song, because there's a entity in the game that everybody calls Dave, but it's actually the Thunderlord. And whenever there's a temporal storm, that thing comes out, and you can see it walking around, and there's like all these like online theories of what it is and whatnot. So I took a lot of those different theories and made a song like about how like the people of this world like what is that, and then it's like, oh, and then like the second song is like a bunch of theories, and the third song is like they're like, oh, we're trying to figure it out that it's actually this. It might be something that we did to a family member of it or something like that, that's coming to haunt us or something like that. And then the last song is like, no, it's just kind of like a thing that comes out. We don't know what it is. It's just a force of nature. Nobody knows. It's too mysterious. But yeah, while we're playing, like me and another veggie story gamer that also, I haven't seen him streaming for a while. His name is Double Punk. While I was doing one of the missions to battle the crow on the top of the tower. Come back and lie to. That's awesome. So I'm gonna read that. So it's recorded forever and all time, and because I post all these on YouTube afterwards. So the truth is that Dave Bryan is vintage Notch's death come back to life in the computer. Dave Bryan. Oh man, my son for a while that was hooked on anything on YouTube that was Herobrine related. That was fun. Like, one of the cool things about Minecraft in general and all these types of games and block building games and stuff like that is that they really are like probably one of the greatest educational tools I've ever seen. Like my son literally taught himself how to read at like age 3. We didn't do any of the like he hated us reading to him. We tried so much. So we started oh look at that. I should have brought my wings. In the game, when you get to a certain point, you get these plans. You can make these wings that are made out of linen and wood, but you don't fly quite as much as you do with elytra, and there's no like rockets to help you go any farther. So I have found that pies are the best food source in this game for me. But these are quarter pies. See, when you make pies, you make a whole pie. Hunger in this game is real. Food rots all the time in this game. Did I run back? Oh my god, I did run back. I got distracted. See, this is how you know for sure I have ADHD. See, that's why I'm almost glad I did that, so that way you don't feel bad. Like I was showing you a tour of my other base, and that's why I died, because it's not. Like I have this. I made these the wings in the game. I wonder if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna leave some of this behind. And I'm gonna put my wings on. Oh, actually, I can put a lot of this into my backpack. And, oh no, I can't carry my backpack. You have to have your backpack empty. No, not yet. There are translocators, or these teleporter things, and I had a mod where I had connected all my that's one of the things. Like right now, I'm kind of like back to the Stone Ages because I had a whole translocator system built. And let me see. Hold on, 1 second, real quick. Is there anything in here? These are my wings. Can I pick this up? Yes. Okay. So I have my backpack with me because I love my backpack. So I'll show you how the wings work. I'll fly a little bit. It's pretty cool. Actually, I should probably go to sleep so I can make it daytime. So there's sleep mechanics in this game. but there's real time in this game. Right now there's the rift activity is low, so there's not a lot of like temporal storms happening, so I don't have to worry about a lot of like the crazier mobs. Oh my god, I don't want my armor to die. Okay. I think I need to make some iron plates so I can repair at least that chainmail a little bit. Otherwise it's gonna... What's up, bro? So this regular stone, you run this fast on, but the reason why I got all this stone is because you can see I can run a lot faster. And then if I go take it one step further and take off my armor, I'll run even faster. So I took off these two pieces because I'm going to be running. So with my teleporter system that I did, I had a mod called Translocator Relocator, and basically around the map there's, and I marked them all with gears, but inside of caves you can find these translocators, but they take you to random places. So this one took me to one up here, and then another one took me to a different one way up here. See how far it is? It's like way up here. I'm like, what am I gonna do up here? Should it take me over here? I don't know. I think it was right here. How far is it? Yeah, it took me to right here. And then and there was one that took me to this one up here. The problem is that they're like a little bit, see, I need to be paying attention which direction I'm running. So I'm running north. They only go to, you can't like tell them like, oh, I want this one to go to this place. And that mod allowed you to actually break the translocator and move it to another room, and then set which translocator by like labeling them, and then they'll be connected to each other. And so I had one going from that base all the way up there, and I was like basically connecting them all to this base right here. So this is going to be my new master base. I gotta make sure I enunciate that correctly. so this base was my new like master base, and all the translocators would end up here. So I have another one that's by the hand, but then when I updated, none of them worked. And the problem is that this game is not easy to install on the Mac. Like for some reason, my security system on my Mac did not want like to, and I like, it's my Mac. Why would you let me install stuff on my own computer? But I had to like override it like crazy. Oh, it's so dark. I can't tell if I'm flying or not. What time is it? It's 4:54. It's gonna be daytime soon. Do I just go for it? Oh, you know what? I have the little mini map. I always just turn it off. Oops, I put it on. Yeah, well, that's the thing about this game. It's like, it's dark. Like, the only reason you see light when I don't have my lantern is because I have a necklace that glows, and it's one of the gears. So now I can kind of see if I'm flying in the right direction. But you don't really fly very far in this game. Yeah. Okay, well that got me somewhat far. Let me see. So I got from here to here. That's about the farthest I've been able to go, which is about 3,000. 33,000. So it's 900. 400, about 500 blocks. Not much if we're trying to go 20,000 blocks. But yeah, so I have this necklace right here glows. So if I take that off, which I don't have space for right now, but if I take that off and then I put away the lantern, it's pitch black during a new moon. And so what's really cool about this game is there are moon cycles and there are day cycles. So where there's like no moon and it's like, yeah, casual 20 minutes. 24 hours. And there's a trader down there. That trader has there's a ruin by it. I was hoping there'd be a translocator by it. But what's cool now is that there's times when I've fallen off of this on my runs. If for any reason I'm like weakened from falling off multiple times or something, I don't have to worry about dying and ending up losing my hull. That really happened. Oh no, where's my pie? There's still a lot of glitches with the new update. And there's like stuff to make it just really hard. Like sometimes you'll like a block will just fall out from underneath you. Okay, that all works. I was worried that one of them would get destroyed. It's gonna eat these pies. And then this one's one of those things that's frustrating. So these pies, if I eat a fraction of a pie, it'll kick out. So like if I'm eating from this stack right here, and my inventory is completely full, it'll kick out the 30 pies and only leave me the half-eaten pie. And I've like lost whole stacks of food that way in the middle of a mission. So I'm like, oh no. Then I have to complete the mission while I'm like hunting and gathering. But it's a lot of fun because you get to do that. You get to do the hunting and gathering stuff. Like there's always an option, like in this game to kind of survive and thrive. And especially now, like I have this weapon right here can kill pretty much anything, so I don't have to worry about bears or wolves or pretty much anything. And if it was made out of steel, it would be even more dangerous. And because each class has like its benefits, so like you'll see that I have walk speed is 98%, so like I'm pretty fast. Healing effectiveness is 90%. Hunger rate is 158. That means I get hungry like a good chunk faster than anybody else. My range accuracy is not as good as everybody else's. Really? I think they adjusted these a little bit. I think the walking speed or the running speed was faster. I don't know. I'm not a good keeper of the knowledge, as you would say. He needs the pies. For sure. It's cool because you can throw rocks. So like as the last resort, you can like throw rocks and hit enemies. But they don't do a lot of damage. And then like you'd be surprised, like each stone different. Like all the materials have different characteristics and are useful for different reasons. I have this thing that can crush different types of stones into better raw materials. I think that looks like it's I think it's probably just granite, but there's chalk is really a good stone to find, because chalk stone you can grind it up into lime for doing your leather stuff, and then it makes a good building stone because it's just clean, white looking. If you want a clean white looking wall. Ooh, look at that. There's fruit over there. I kind of feel like finding out what that's all about. Are they ripe? Whee! Yes. Ripe? In 8 days. Oh my god. Pomegranate. Oh yeah, there's a lot of areas that like remind me of those like where they shot Avatar, that part of China. I don't know what it's called, but and there's a lot of places that also remind me of Colorado, like the hoodoos and the hiking areas up there that I've gone to. I'm gonna mark this pomegranate tree, because I might want to come back here and I should probably just take one of these branches right now. Oh, I got a pomegranate. Oh, nice. As it says, fresh fruit for about 8.7 days, so it's perfect. It is ripe. I read that wrong. Oh, my axe is dead. Cool. Let me mark this guy. Granada. That's how you spell it. That's pomegranate in Spanish. What is that animal down there? Oh, they're boars. Did they reskin the boars? They look cool. Oh, there's a big boar. Dang, this thing got him right away. Holy moly. Let's see if I can consolidate some of this. Okay, need you sticks. I want this fat. release these bones. So like, supposedly, I don't know if it's true or not, but if you leave the bones there, it's the whatever it is that you took the bones from will be less likely to spawn. So got a lot of meat right now. Unfortunately, I'm not going to take these hides with me. Actually, should I? I can always make another bowl. But it's always useful to kind of like get leather. Yeah, 4. Time. Salt in my lungs and a cold green mind. I cut through bamboo, I cut through dread, following my own ghost steps ahead. I said, has anybody seen this before? This is a song I made about the hand when me and a bunch of other streamers, they were like kind of just hanging out with me, and I'm like, hey dude, I see this the other day, wanna go check it out? And they've been playing this game since the beginning. And they're like, whoa, we've never seen anything like that before. I'm like, that was cool. Bombs to the sky. Everybody's been talking to me about how I'm crazy for not for just having a bunch of like bridge parts that are like all dangerous like this. I keep dying on it because I keep falling off of them. Are those more hogs down there? Damn, I'm tempted to go hunt them, but it is. To the sky. I like the way this ground looks. One of the things I've been using this is like, it's kind of like a little bit of a hack, I think, I don't know. But I love that it digs like dirt, it looks like stone. And I love how it like kind of doesn't really connect if you stack them on top of each other. So it creates like this kind of like ancient, mystical feel if you like use it as a design feature. And I've been using them like up until recently as markers for the translocators. Whenever I would find one, I would dig straight up from underneath it. That's another thing that's cool about this game compared to Minecraft. You can dig straight up and pretty much be safe. Or straight down. That's literally like how you mine. But one of the cool things, I was listening to a geologist give his critique of the world generation in this game, and it was like, it's the best world generation that I've seen as far as like being a planetary accuracy and having like, because there's a mantle that you can dig to. There's regions. The sun is sometimes, like, depending on the time of year. There's actually a tilt to the planet, so it will be, the seasons are like actually affected by the position of the sun, which is wild. There's a lot of really cool little features in this game that I think are just pretty neat. And the creator of the game, one time I was playing with when I was fighting the crow or one of the story things, he popped in. He's like, I didn't even know who it was. I was like, hey, so you're one of the devs, huh? That's cool. I love this game. And I was telling him how awesome I thought it was, and he's like, yeah, thank you so much. And I'm like thinking he's just a dev. I'll continue that later. I want to go. I have my ADHD's gone a little bit haywire right now. So this song is pretty fun. A little backstory on this one. I was trying to play the bass so that Suno helps me generate songs with AI, right? But you could play like a track into it, and then it'll like fill in the rest of the instrumentation. But this one I wanted to see how far you can push it, because you can actually have it replace your instrument. So you can sing like a bass line, be like boo doo 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 doo. So the whole bass line of the song is my singing. The guitar part of the song is singing. This weird, whatever that instrument. Yeah, it's all Suno. Because I didn't want to pay for like other people's AI slot. But like I was listening to all the other, like, and and every time I would like hear about people that had like music that they got, even like ChatGPT was like, oh yeah, if you want to backtrack to your music, yeah, this instrument is my voice. So it's literally me going wow. Yeah. and it goes back and forth into interpreting as a guitar or not. And it's just, I love pushing to see what this, because there's just like most of the new agentic thinking and stuff like that, you can tell how far or close you want it to deviate from the source. So here, now it turns into a guitar, and that's still the same track. It's just now it's interpreting as a guitar. The bass part is the only part that I actually played with an instrument. But it's cool because you can do multi-track recordings with all, and you can like say, I want to do this instrument, but I want to like beatbox it. Then I want it to interpret that beatbox and make it into like an actual drum line or whatever, you know. So it's still sort of like your composition, but just as if it was played by, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Inside of Logic, which is the Apple DAW, which is the digital audio recording thing, they have similar features that you could do where you can like record your stuff and then have it replaced by something else, or you can even have virtual like musicians kind of play, but you have a little more control over it. If you were just, you can like say, I want to I feel with Suno you have a little more control. Yeah, but the thing is, like, in order to get that multi-track recorder, you have to like pay for the subscription, and it came out to like $300 for the year, so it's not cheap. But because like I do a lot of creative stuff, I felt like it was worth it. My wife also wanted it, so, and my son likes to use it for, he's like 9 years old, but been trying to make his own games and stuff, and he wants to be able to use music that he's not infringing on anybody's copyright. He's super aware of that. And so he wants to be able to like either describe, prompt, or like write, but have something that assists him in it. I mean, people talk about autism as being like a disability, but holy shit, it's an ability 100%. It's like a superpower, dude. And that's just the way we're kind of homeschooling him. We just give him like, oh, you want to do this? This is how you do that. And then like, here's how you play it. Yeah, no, for sure. ADHD too. I have like mad ADHD, and I'm definitely on the spectrum, especially after the diagnosis came, because I never got formally diagnosed when I was a kid, you know, because at the time they were just like, oh no, he's got ADHD, and then let's give him Silert or some other like crazy medication. I don't know. I think that's what it was called. I don't know if that's what. But yeah, I don't have any firewood logs, do I here? No, I think I have. Oh, I have a lantern there. That's cool. I think I have another base. I set up those bases along the way to kind of give me the ability to harvest more rock, more stone. So like a lot of the songs, and that's what's really cool. Pseudo's unlocked like my ability to just like make more songs about really cool things that are like important to me. And it's just for my stream. It's not like I'm like trying to publish this out in like, because me and my friends were in a band. We played like in the 90s. We like played at the Whiskey A Go Go and other little bars in LA. Never got like that big. You know. The struggle of being a musician is real. Yeah, but Sinnoh's pretty rad. You can go as deep as you want. You can go as AI as you want. I feel like the AI part, like just going full AI, just you can really go like, I want a happy song, and it'll like generate you a happy song. I want a happy song that's rap mixed with a little hip hop with some earthy drums or whatever. It'll make something that's like you just go crazy with their prompts, and it'll give you some pretty cool stuff. And like a lot of the songs that I was writing, because most of the songs at the beginning when it was about my character, the WayobiKal character. I was trying to create a character and a backstory and everything like that to my gamer tag and all that. And was just having fun, just having a lot of fun with it. And so I got a bunch of like, because I've been doing like design work and graphic design and advertising and that kind of stuff for like, I don't know, forever. I think I graduated college with a Bachelor's of Fine Arts and Graphic Design in 2000. So it's been my life for a real long time. And but I feel like I have more of a graphic style than a representational kind of painting, drawing, character design. But I have a lot of friends that work in that kind of thing. And so I've been having a lot of fun with the character design, because I can like sketch out my kind of like in like pretty decent drawings of what I want, you know, my like characters or things to be, and then with AI you can like literally like ask it, I want to see this but realistic, and you can just describe it as much as you want, and ChatGPT will like bust out some pretty amazing things. Sometimes my son loves it. We'll spend hours just me drawing and then trying to see how goofy AI will make it. Sometimes we live in a strange time. Like, I remember thinking in my 20s, thinking, oh man, with the internet, we're getting some crazy stuff. And then in my 30s, the iPhone came out, and it's like, holy crap, this is the future. It's like everybody has this microcomputer in their pockets. It's insane. Now you can talk to that computer and ask it to do stuff that fills in the gaps. Yeah. But man, it's hard not to have a little bit of existential dread with all this stuff that's going on right now. Those Yeah, you won't always have a calculator in your pocket. It's like, geez, yeah, you will. You'll have one that you could talk to and ask it the answer. You don't even have to type it anymore. for as far as an ability first type of mindset, we're going in a great direction. You know, like some of the gatekeepers as far as like with disabilities and being able to like work within any kind of like learning systems and stuff like that is definitely like being wiped away by some of the assistive technologies they have. It's pretty amazing. But I had read this book, and I'm probably butchering this, man, because look I'm an artist. I'm not a scientist or anything like that. But there was a book by this guy named, I think it was Jared Lanier. I can't remember, but and I think the book was called I Am Not a Gadget. And there was this idea of like, and he had wrote about this a long time ago, about how Google and all that sort of stuff was like brainwashing people, but like what I thought was interesting about his perspective on it, it wasn't brainwashing in the sense where you're like, it's controlling your mind and brainwashing you. No, he called it a brainwash because it was almost like the information, you would feel like you were learning something, and then it'll just wash over your brain and then just wash right out. And so you felt good that you learned something new, but you didn't really learn it. Because there's this thing about struggling for what you learn that helps write it into your brain. You're not getting a little bit better. And I don't even know where I was going with that, but yeah, I feel like nowadays with AI and stuff like that, it's getting even worse, where there's even less of a reason for people to almost learn stuff. And then it's like, I even find myself writing emails and I sound like, or in chatting with the, at work, because I work in an industry that's, everybody's fully embracing AI. And it's like, my responses sound like freaking ChatGPT. I'm like, oh my god, dude. This sounds like an analysis report that my GPT would provide. creatures only remember about 15% of it on average. When you're learning, you need to actually be engaged. Yep, 100%. Yeah. You learn better when it's novel, and you learn better when it's like when you actually want to like learn that thing. And it's like it has to provide like that novel value. So interesting. And like we're practically like, because like I'm like, I don't know why why my son has to go to school anymore. Like luckily it's that kind of thinking, the self-determined learning is becoming more accepted, because he's doing amazing stuff without having any kind of like, because we like actively engage with his play. Oh my god. There we go. Die. Hideous creature. The hell? Yeah. Luckily and I took off my armor. Didn't I? Or did I put it back on? There we go. Have my chainmail armor, that makes it really durable. Yeah, that's true. The back and forth with the AI. One thing I'm really worried about though is confirmation bias. AI is literally designed to give you the answer that it thinks you want to hear, or that is trying to do a good job in the sense that it's going to try to give you the answer that you're looking for. And some people use it to like ask deep questions, but those deep questions are answered in a way that it thinks you want to hear them. Especially if you're talking to like I was talking to somebody earlier today, they were talking about their, like they were questioning their faith, and so they were asking Grok about that sort of stuff, and Grok was like, "Oh yeah, it's a honest thing to start asking, but you just gotta like, here's the reasons why, blah 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 blah, that you can like." Yeah. This is my old base. I had a little temporary base that I had here, and then as I was building all this, I had made a little settlement here. It all burnt down at one point. But look at that, I have a fire still burning. That's awesome. From the last time I was out here. Yeah, so that it doesn't even, it's not even that it's trying to deceive you necessarily, it's just trying to do a good job. Which is, that's the wild part about that, I don't want this meat to rot. Yeah, well, I had a whole, like, I had cut down a redwood tree to make room for my sky bridge, and there was just so much wood that I ended up, you know, saying, oh, you know, let me see if I could just make a temporary base here, because I didn't have any more stone. And so I actually was like, okay, so I'm far enough south that I can start quarrying some stone here, let me set a little temporary base. And so I did. There's a little bind underneath here that, like, where I was quarrying a lot of stone. And so there's a tree right here. But one of the things I forgot was that I made these, I was cooking some ceramic stuff here, and it heated up so fast that it lit the wall that was right here on fire. So this is my original floor. I took out my ovens, but I had like 2 ovens here, and I had like a little range hood and everything. It was like really cool. And then down here was like my like underground cellar area. And then so I still have wood here. And then if I go down here, you can see this is where I was quarrying a lot of stone. So it's full of monstrosities. And that's one of the things, you know how you could put a ladder every other block, which helps, especially because a lot of times when you're like mining stone, you're gonna be digging every other block. But yeah, it was really, I was so bummed because it's like this whole, it was pretty cool looking. It was like all redwood, and I had tried aligning the wood patterns so they looked really cool, and it just burnt all down. Lit on fire. I have all this bony soil is pretty good. You know what? I bet you anything, if I go and just leave that there, I wonder if I should take this bear rug with me though. I kind of like leaving it here as like a memory of this time. And see, these blocks right here are from the old quarry mod. There's a mod where you can break down 7x7 blocks, and it turns into little stacks like this. Then you can break these and fit them in your backpack somehow. So, and if you, what's trippy about it is each one of these holds like 236 blocks of stone. So you're like thinking, okay, if each stone is whatever size that stone is mathematically, and like the weight of them, this guy can carry so much stone. There's no way my character's human. He's something else. But this means I'm not too far from home. I have a lot of food, so I'm in a good place. I'm gonna leave that meat cooking there, because I'm feeling like once I get far away from it enough that it'll kind of get frozen in time. But yeah, let's check this out. This is what's really cool. Put this guy away. What? Why is there still light? I'm not even holding my lantern. Oh yeah, shit. There it is. Check out how pitch black that is. Like, it's just wild. But there's the Milky Way. And there's like little galaxies. And then if you look north, there's a North Star. Or that's west. North, there's a North Star. It's up there. It's always there. And the stars all rotate. Let me see. Let me do G. light my path back up. So when you're first starting this game, the nights are horrific because it's pitch black. If you don't have a torch, you didn't start that right from the beginning. Light any fire or anything like that. It's just this nightmare feel. And you die so much. That's one of the things I did enable in this game. I did enable keep inventory. I started doing that in Minecraft a long time ago. Even in my survival worlds. I almost consider it kind of like my fast travel. Okay, I think I'm far enough out of those that I can run without having that chink, 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 chink from my armor just weighing me down. So this song was when I was first building this. Actually, when I was first navigating and trying to find the beaches in the south. And so those lyrics right there, that's actually an old Mayan. It's in like Yucatec Mayan. And like, it'd be cool to have some parts of my song being like the language of my ancestors. But still be like kind of metal. In the end. So we got about 10,000 blocks to go. That could be Mars over there. That little red dot over there. I always try to wonder, like, because me and another guy were trying to determine the age of where this, like, how long, like, sometimes you find bones and they're fossilized underneath houses. So if there's fossilized bones in some of these houses, then fossils take like millennia to become fossils, like stone, because they're like, they can't be ground up into bone meal that you can use for your fertilizer, because they're stone. That makes this world ancient. So none of the stars in the sky would be like in the same place that they would be right now. but not too far off. Not that much happens in a couple thousand years, but we're probably talking like 10,000 or something like that. 20,000. How long does it take for fossils to be made? I said I was going to look it up the last time. Yeah, that's fair, because it's like literally like it's the mineralization of this of the like replacing the organic structures of the thing, I guess, whatever. Yeah, there's just the ruins. There is a village. There are some people left. And supposedly they're still working out a lot of the lore. I listened to an interview with the developer and on YouTube with another guy that streams vintage story stuff, and they were talking about like even the temporal storms. They're like right now they're just a beginning of what they like. They're like nowhere near at all fleshed out. They want to from a game mechanic standpoint. They want to add some sort of reward system for people to actually play within the temporal storms. I love the temporal storms. Like, I think they're just so much fun. And I set the settings to be like the wackiest settings you can possibly set them to. Like, there's a way to like adjust the like I don't know, I think it's called whip or something. I don't know. I'm really bad at knowing the technical names of things, but like my sky bridge looks like a roller coaster. Everything just starts warping like crazy, and you just have to run forward, and you're like, you'll stay on it, but you don't want to. You want to veer off because this starts to go like that. This is so wild. Whoa. And my friend Jess, she's another streamer. Her community, they raid me all the time, so I'll be playing this, and all of a sudden I'll have like most of my followers are, like I said, that's why I made a song about them. She's been hit multiple times by lightning in this game. Like, wow, I haven't been hit once. And when we do lightning storm all the time, I'm climbing up ladders all over the top. Lightning just doesn't want to touch the blackguard. Yeah, so you see how long it takes me just to run across this? Just imagine how long it took me to make this. Like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. And my goal is to eventually deck it out. Like I'll be taking off these little bases, and I'll have like pillars that look like they're actually holding up. I have a lot of like stations set up like from different places, and my goal is to make them all look like brutalist architecture. Yeah, I've been completely. This sky bridge crosses multiple biomes. This is one of the first songs where I like actually included like 2 streamers that were like kind of there from the beginning, Bacon Queen and 007 Punk, in the song, because they were like pointing me in all these different right directions. Because probably wouldn't have done half of the story stuff if it wasn't for like people popping in like, hey, do you think I should do this? And they're like, hell yeah, you should. All right, let's go. But originally my goal was mostly just to make a bunch of Mayan ruined monuments to kind of support like this. So the idea with my gamer tag WayobiKal is that he's a binder of spirits, and it's because like Wayob is like spirit, and E is like a connector word, and Kal is binder, or something that holds them all together. And so, in my logic, when I was kind of coming up with a word, translating it from like kind of classical Mayan, I was thinking, because they had a phonetic writing. That's the only reason why we know how like the words would have sounded in Mayan, is that there was an actual phonetic logic to the glyphs in ancient Mayan. And so, and it's just like the symbolism is really cool. And it kind of goes along with being a gamer, like you're kind of like the person that you bind yourself to the character, and that's like you. Yeah. Well, because there's rules to in the symbols that like, because right now there's still people that speak Mayan. Like there's a living Yucatec Mayan language. Like it's not like a dead language. That's what's crazy. Is like it was around not that long ago. Like it's not like the language died and then yeah, there's native Aztec, Nahuatl, and native. There's still native languages that are spoken in America, or native South Mexico. It's America. It's not North America. It's still part of North America too. Yeah. And so yeah, it's pretty cool. They that's totally cool. Thank you for hanging out as long as you have. But yeah, drop me a follow, and if you want to listen to the music and I'm not like around, you can either watch it on my streams, it's always playing, you can hear me talking, or if you just want to hear it, you could I have my Suno link to my playlist that has all the songs. Yeah, have a good night too. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. Appreciate it. Really cool. What's up? What's up? Just doing some late night streaming. Yeah, come chill, hang out. Watching play, come for the music. Or if you want to talk about weird stuff. What's up? Utopian Chaos, how's it going, man? I just got 2 new followers. this Swordome. Really cool name. They were just chatting with me about all kinds of weird stuff. I died. I was like up north and I died and I ended up back all the way south, and I'm running all the way back north. And I just ran out of, oh no, I have 2 more pie. I did some quenching yesterday. That was fun. I have my wing backpack on me. I found pomegranates on the way here. I still have quite a few blocks to go, so I may have to jump down and get some food. Between Yeah, I didn't think I was going to last this long tonight because I was feeling really sick earlier. But I think I must have channeled the full WayobiKal energy and bound my spirit to this character, and it's brought me back to life for a minute until I stop playing, then I'll probably feel horrible again. Yeah, it's been an interesting Saturday here in the United States, California. We had a little bit of rain, but it was more like a sprinkle. And pretty chill, most of all. I went to bed before Jess ended her stream and did the raid yesterday, but I was still watching her stream because I wasn't feeling good, so I kind of stopped streaming, but I was just kind of lurking around, chatting with ChatGPT on how to. I'm building my own local LLM on my computer that's disconnected from the internet, so that way I can, based off of Gamma 4, which is Google's AI system, so that way I can chat with it and keep my data for myself. They can never take it from me. I told Gemini and ChatGPT, I'm like, I want to build a digital bunker. I want it to live on my laptop, and if the internet ever goes out, I want it to be like my survival guide. I want it to have AI intelligence, be able to answer any question, and I want to know how to do that. They gave me all this like stuff I could do, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. True ADHD form. Now I'm like, I built it, now what? I can ask it questions, but what do I ask it now? And it almost feels like one of those, when I say that, it almost feels like one of those sci-fi movies where they're like, let's do some research to find a scenario of what would happen if like this worst thing happened, and build the tools, and then it's like, and then okay, we built the tools, now what? Well, now we need the thing to happen in order to test them out. Raccoon City, here we come. Ooh, I need that. Five flint. 7 flint. Cool. I need the flint so I can make fire clay for the quenching process. Because apparently you need fire clay. I was watching a video. I've done some quenching, but I need to do more once my steel is done. Of the end between. Oh. It's a weird vein. Okay. haven't tried fishing yet with the new mod. See a lot more fish in the water. Ooh, that's something I got to do. Ah, no, no. Whoa. I'm glad I have my glider on. I remember to hit that double space. Ooh. Holy moly, that could have been bad. Because that water's not deep enough. Look at the shadows way over here. I was just explaining to somebody how the shadow is like because of the rotation of the sun. Pretty dang cool how they built the mechanic for this game. I'm definitely gonna put my armor back on real quick. Oh, blueberries. Cool. I heard a lot of people talk about that there's like a new mechanic on the blueberries, but I haven't figured out what's new about them because okay. I have ladders so I can get up here. Okay, Kojal's feet. What the heck? Why? Why register? Why? Make sure I'm still running north. Hey, what's up? How's it going, Zephyr? I'm running back north because I died earlier. I was in the middle of making something. And then I was given a tour to Swirtle. Yeah, other than that, it's going great. I've done some quenching. I have my new, because I have my new Falx that it has plus 25 damage and apparently plus 25 mining speed, which I don't get. So that's pretty dope. I don't think my hammer did. Yeah, this has plus 18 damage. It's hardened. So even my hammer's got a little bit of extra edge to it. And then I made the metal thongs and been messing around with that a lot. I was making steel, and then I started giving a tour, and I fell down my mine shaft all the way, like the one that goes all the way down to the bottom. It was like a full-on classic WayobiKal ADHD moment. Where I'm like, oh, this is cool, and over here, and but it's cool. Pancake right all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, but it's that was fun. Yeah, I'm actually feeling kind of sick. I didn't think I was gonna be playing for so long, but you know how it is once you get to talking and people come in and start chatting with you. It's just so much fun. So I'm just chilling out here. earlier we were talking about AI because the person I was talking to was a teacher at one point, and I was talking about how I'm homeschooling my son and how cool AI tools can be. Dude, it's totally cool. You know me, I'm chill as hell, dude. Y'all can pop in, just say hi and take off. I'm cool with you guys. I love it. I love that anybody even comes in here to say hi to me, man. You have no idea how cool that is. I totally didn't expect that when I started doing this. I was telling this person earlier the spore dome before they had to bounce because they got sleepy, but then when I first started, I literally was like, it was like, oh man, I'm playing this game like from morning to night, like all my free time. All I want to do is play vintage stories. So I said I need to figure out some way to kind of create a schedule for myself. And so I started streaming. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play it only from a net. So that way, I'm like, oh, because I read somewhere that if you're streaming something, people like to know that there's a schedule for it. So that way, in case they want to follow along, they don't want to miss anything. They can stick to that schedule if that's what they feel like doing. Because then if they miss something, it loses a little bit of engagement that way. And so I'm like, okay, so then I'm gonna set myself from this time to this time. I'm only gonna play it on stream, and that way, if they miss it, they can watch it on a replay or something like that, you know. And so this is literally just the reason why I started streaming was so I can kind of mitigate my time a little bit. And now here I am. New friends. All kinds of cool stuff going on, man. This is fun. It's wild. It's a completely wild ride, you guys. Yeah, Don. I know. That's what's crazy about it, dude. I know that's true. Ah! Ooh, look at that. I remember to do the wings. Holy moly. I almost did it. I almost ended up back in all the way south. Yeah, but I come from a big Mexican family, and so that's just the way things are sometimes. People just, yeah, I was just driving by and just want to say hi. Cool, talk to you guys later. Yeah, it's so cool. It blows my mind too, especially in this game, you know. It's something I used to do a lot in Minecraft, but in Minecraft it's so much easier to do long spanning bridges. Because every block you hit basically is stone that you get to keep and build with, you know. I saw a drifter up there somewhere. One of those, so let's see what happens. Oops. Okay, time to bust out ladders. Let's make my life easier. Yeah, I got him, but you know. See, that's what freaks me out. Why is it doing that? Okay, here we go. It was funny because I'm like, oh, I died, and then I ended up back all the way south. And so I'm like giving the guy a tour, and I'm like, okay, now it's time to run back. So I'm like running back, and I'm talking about the sky bridge and all this sort of stuff. And then I forget what I was like, oh, look at this, and then because they had never played the game, so I was like, oh, check that out, that's a ruin, and it's like, it's super cool. And I was talking about the ruin, and then I got distracted, and I ended up running all the way back south. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm back home. I wasn't paying attention which direction I'm running. I think that's my base up there. It's like classic. If anybody's expecting different from me, oh yeah. Yeah, that one almost came up like from the ground. It like was almost up to the top up here. It was like, I'm like, oh, that one's cool. And I hadn't explored it yet, but I'm kind of on a mission. I started making the metal cross thingy out of iron that you need for the water wheel. And I want to make a water wheel down south. Yeah. No, they were like totally cool. They thought it was funny. Yeah. You don't get cool vibes without a little bit of that, right? If you come here for technical playing, yeah, I think it so far I think I have 4 irons in it. I'm like, holy moly, 4 iron? And I'm not sure if I need to do another one. And I think I'm at the end of it, but you have to like take it out and put it back in the fire and then bellow it a bunch. Yeah, and 1. Maybe I'm making the wrong thing. I don't know. Oh, it might be 3, dude. To be honest. I put 1 and then I had to put another one. I'm like, oh man, I need another one? And I might have lost count at some point. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Oh, and then yesterday, I was making my Fox, and I was trying to figure out how to quench it or whatever. And there was another like more veteran player had came on, and he was like, oh, you think you need to have a barrel or something like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me go get a barrel. I have tons of barrels. Oh, but what happened is I left my Fox. I thought I left it in the water, and so I took off and I left it there. And when I came back, I'm like, where's my Fox? I couldn't find it. And I'm like, oh, it must have despawned. And I was so bummed. I thought I just made another one though, so I was a little bit still bummed. Man, that's so cool. I need like the thing is like I have for Discord, I use it for like this real estate investment stuff that I do with these other friends of mine. And so we built out a whole Discord that has like how we track the flips we're doing and how we track the properties we're keeping track of and all that sort of stuff. And and it's really incredible. But like, I was trying to figure out how to create a separate, you know, user account, but you have to pay like $20 a month or something like that just to have a username that's not tied to your real name. And I'm like, man, that's a lot of money. But maybe I should just create a separate account, and then I'll have it. I'll only access it through the browser. That's a thing, because like my Discord, I need it on my Discord app. I can't have it on my phone. I can't have it on. It's just integrated so much into our business that we're doing. It'll be cool to be able to see pictures of that stuff, or share pictures of some of the stuff I'm doing. I'm doing it on Instagram, but I have my WayobiKal Instagram where I've been putting up sketches that I'm doing. Stable 1.22 dropped a couple days ago. I lost all my mods. That's what I'm running right now. Because I have translocators that like are all connected to the north and south base. The QP Chisel Tools finally updated their mod, and yeah, that's pretty much it. QP Chisel Tools. Still waiting for everybody else to update the mods. That's the one I really want. Well, the chisel one is really crucial for heavy duty. See, I need to make all my tunnels like this, because when you're riding the elk and you have all your gear on you, this is the only way to get through. Make sure I'm going north. Yeah, it really. Oh, God. Okay, I'm not gonna do this right now. I'm not in the right state of mind to be doing any building right now, I think. I guess because I keep forgetting I'm hitting the wrong. I thought I was hitting shift and I was hitting control or whatever that is. Next to it. Oh no. Do I not have any food on me? Hijo de la. Where am I? I'm so close. I could eat the fat. But I don't want that fat for oil limbs. one piece of fat. See how much that does. Oh, that gives me 2. That might do it. I might be able to get home with that. Yep, somewhere here. Get home and get some food. Yeah, but just be careful with the new update, because it messed up a lot of things. And because I'm on a Macintosh on a Mac, look at me talking like if I'm from the 90s and 80s, which I am. Because I installed it on my Mac, jeez Louise. I'm gonna fly down there. Eat some berries. Yay, berries. Just gobbling up berries. Oh, red currants. Oh, you've been playing it unstable for a while. Oh yeah. You'll be fine. For sure you'll be fine. Oh man, this Spellfire went spoiled. Dang it. That's alright. I wondering if I should make if I should just make bread. I just like making pies so much. Yeah, for the longest time, turnips were one of my favorite as far as like stable foods. But I realized that onions are actually really amazing. As far as growing them, being able to grow them in like warmer climates and stuff. My turnips died all the way down south, and my onions are just like, this is wonderful weather down here. We like it so much. I do it all. 32, 32, yeah. But the food are nice. Okay. So I can start making a few onion pies. Some onions outside. I think I have a bunch outside. This is my think it's ready for me to start planting something. Yeah, there we go. 88% everything. September. So that means don't grow as good in the cold. It'll go great in the winter, in the summer. Get at it. Mature peanuts. Can you make a peanut pie? I'll try. Quick. And rough my grain. Oh no. Do you have some crazy thing going on with the rain or what? I'm trying to plant the actual onions. That sucks. Is that all my seed? Yes. Got lots of vegetables. City. little bit more vegetables. These 7 turnips. I'll chomp on you. Yeah. Yeah, I change them on depending on the type of pie. Like I usually leave the regular like just pie, but if I have like 2 different types of pie, the second pie I'll play with one of the different other patterns. It really just depends on my mood. Sometimes I like that kind of flower in the middle pattern. Sometimes I like those checkered boards. The diagonal one is pretty cool. So I'll probably do that with the rest of these pies, because these are all going to be onion and turnip pies. Oh yeah. One, two. Yeah, sometimes I'll even like not even put a top, and I'll leave it like a. Yeah, this is my second favorite pattern, the third one. Or would you say that's a 4th pattern? I don't know. But this pattern, this little. Yeah, I trip out how some people, that's their favorite thing to do is cook. They're like, oh, what kind of cooking mods do you have? I don't know, there's cooking mods. I thought this game had a lot of cooking mechanics. You want more? Like, one of the things I really love is like how all the different types of stews and stuff like that you can make have different like looks to them. It's like if you make chicken stew, it'll literally have like a chicken bones to it. That's so tight. I'm trying to find my way home. That's just one of those things of how they did such a good job in this game by like having all these fun things for people to do. And the cool thing is that you can use either the knife or like if you still have some dough in your hand, you can have that dough in your hand and do it. Switch out the patterns. Mostly because I like to have the pies stacking on each other. So you kind of have, like if you're putting in the same tight when you're putting it, as if it like this one doesn't have it. What I found interesting, at least, I don't know if it's, let me see if it still does this. If I do this, bam, now it goes in with the other pliers because it's pretty much the same. But there was a while there I felt like it wasn't considered those the same. I don't know if that makes any sense. But like, if you cut it with a knife, or if you shape the pie top with a knife, or you shape the pie top with a piece of dough, you would consider them two different types of pie. What? Well, how much is it? Let me see. Let me guess. Because the iron plates that you need to make for the chainmail. I can't remember. So it's say 12 for the chainmails part, and then 24, 40, I don't know, let's say 48. Yeah, so the patterns will definitely affect like whether or not they'll stack on the same type of pie. So like this, if you make a different pattern on the pie, they won't stack. So 48. Did I guess it? Oh yeah, let's lock that in. I bet you it's more. Because I haven't made the full iron armor. I already felt like it was expensive enough making a chainmail. All those plates of metal, it can't be cheap. Oh my god, the suspense is killing me, bro. I must know. Can't do more. That's my jungle. What is it? 101 iron ingots. Oh my god. That is wild. Holy moly. Yep. That's why I stopped at chainmail. That's crazy. But you'd be able to go deep into the ores and not have to worry about it as much as I do. Holy moly. Because I do like exploring down in the caves, but yeah, you have to finish it. And it's iron. It's the iron armor, the Illuminati armor. That's what I call it. Ah, nice. Oh yeah. They suffer me. Templar, yeah, there you go. I don't know if this is warm enough to cook this anymore. Let's see if these change from raw to whatever.
Yeah. But it's crazy how much iron like one vein will have. And I think I found iron in 2 different places this game. At least I got a really large reading once. In another place. Okay, we're baking. I don't know if they'll get all the way through. Once they start, I've noticed that once they start baking, they go all the way through, even if the thing gets down the temperature. In the basement. Okay. Wow, that's awesome. The 100 blocks right here, thanks. That's awesome. Man, my iron vein is, at least the one that I've mined so far, is all the way over here somewhere. No, there was it used to be the farthest south I've ever gone. Yeah, I think this is it. Or might be here. I noticed that like different types of coal will heat it up enough, and I need the bellows to get it up to a certain temperature. Like it won't just get it up to 1,000 anymore. And I feel like, yeah, so I'm sure we can set up. So I had to build this guy here so I can get everything out of it to where it's actually workable, because I feel like iron is a pain in the ass now to work on without this. Oh shoot, this is still here. It didn't respawn. feel like, yeah, I don't know. It would heat up at all. So he puts a ground cool in this. And it starts to get up to temperature. And if I do the bellows, it gets up faster. I haven't really figured it out yet, to be honest. It just takes a minute. When you blow on it, it'll like go for a little bit and then it just stops. It'll go up to a certain temperature and then it's like this. Yeah, there it is. See, it just stops. And it won't heat up anymore until I. It did take me forever to get the... Yeah. Oh no. I wonder if you didn't ring... I wonder if your bellows are working because of the... No, that sucks, dude. Joined Jess's stream earlier today. I think they had some similar conflicts with the new update. The new update is causing chaos to everybody. So she ended up just starting a whole new world. Even after replacing it. Messy. that sounds like a version bug. It's like it sounds like what would happen if you like if I thought that was a different material or something, you know? Jesus, this thing was already too fast. You guys weren't joking when you said this thing was a pain in the ass. How many wheels things do I have to make? So I have to make another one? Holy moly. Another piece of what you call it. Small four-way iron hub. large bellows. Iron bellows. Huh, that's weird. I turned a bunch of my old iron blooms into iron yesterday. But they only got to a certain temperature that I kept having to work them with the elf hammer, but I had to work with them simultaneously with it. Because if not, they cooled off too fast. Dang. Oh, that sucks. You hit me. Okay, stop watching. Yeah, I wasn't able to make it the other day. I was like, oh, I want to make the large bellows, but okay, so what we just did, I was like, how do I find the recipe for that? Cool. flexible. Okay. One down. moly. Nice. Well, I'm just gonna get this one started. I definitely need to get some sleep. Let's see how this goes. Oh, shit goes off way too fast. I was hoping there was a way to automate this, like how the battle's hooked up to this machine so I can Kind of reminds me of an old concertina that I used to have. It's like a mini accordion. And I'm falling asleep while I'm making this. I think I zoned out for a little bit there. Holy moly. I need to do this to refresh your mind on the long state. I heated up the temperature and I just stared at it. But my eyes were closed. Alright, Utopia Chaos.